guys, my name is Smiti Chhabra. I am an advocate, model and a personality coach, and here we make content around fashion and fashion industry. So if you're a model or if you know someone who wants to become a model, you could definitely share my channel link with them. In today's video, I am going to be sharing a few of the responsibilities that I hold as a model. So if you want to become a model or if you are already a model, you should also follow these responsibilities. So the first and the most important thing is respect in modeling and in any profession. If you are doing a certain job or if you're doing some things, you should be respected for it. If you do not respect yourself, your time, the things you do, your profession, people will not respect you either. Let's understand this with the help of an example. If a shoot is for 8 hours, let's say, then it might extend up to 9 hours, 8.5 hours, that's all right. It does happen sometimes. But if the same group of people or the same organization or the same agency makes it a habit to extend the shoot for 10 hours, 11 hours, 12 hours, then this is not acceptable. You should stand up for yourself so that they also know that they have to respect the model's time and the efforts. Sometimes it's all right, but the rest of the times, you should be asking for extra payment for the extra hours you are putting in. Another example could be if the agency or the people you are working with have agreed upon paying you in the duration of, let's say, 10 days or 15 days, they should do it. Sometimes again, it can extend a little bit, but if they are making this a habit of extending the payment and the duration, then this is not acceptable. You should raise your voice against the same because you are setting an example for yourself also so that they do not do the same thing with you in the future. And again, you are setting an example for the models they would get in touch with in the future. They will not be able to exploit models like that. And this is a very important thing. The second thing I make sure that I do is helping and referring my friends. So in the modeling industry or in the fashion industry in general, there are so many requirements almost daily. People would require photographers, stylists, makeup artists, models for their shoots and shows. So if I come across any post or story that says that they require a makeup artist or a stylist, then I'll share that post or story with all the stylists and all the makeup artists that I know so that at least any one of them can benefit from it. And even these people are so kind that if they find any post or story that says that they require a model, they share it with me. And this way, we go hand in hand and we grow hand in hand. And this is also a case when I see requirement for models. So there are certain cases where a language criteria is there that the model should be very well spoken in Tamil or Punjabi, and I cannot do so. So I'll make sure that I follow those posts or stories with people who can speak in those languages. There are so many times that people require dusky models, and I am a little fair complexion person. So I share the story with all the models that I know are dusky in complexion so that they get benefit from it. I feel that the more you give kindness to the world, the more kindness will come back to you. And I try to follow it as much as I can. And if you were a model, you could also do this in your professional life. Choosing the right brand is also very important. I hold certain things, certain views, certain causes very close to my heart. And I make sure that I follow them in my personal as well as professional life. And when it comes to choosing brands, I make sure that my thoughts align with the work I am doing. I will never ever shoot for a brand that's selling alcohol, that's selling cigarettes or any non-vegetarian products because I hold the cause of human life very close to me. And even closer to my heart, I hold the thought of animals and saving animals. So this is something that I would never ever advertise about. There have been so many times that I've been asked to shoot for a cigarette brand or an alcohol brand, and I have said no because I hold certain causes really close to me. If you also feel that there are certain thoughts or things that are very close to you, you can take them in your professional life as well, and do not send a message out there which is contradictory to your thoughts and your beliefs. Choosing the right people to perform with is also very important. I don't want to work with people who do not respect me, who do not respect people around them. For me, respect is one thing that's very important. Even if they are good to me, even if they're nicer to me, but I would also look into it whether or not they're nicer to the people who are a little lower in strata or in position to them. For me, respect is everything. Also, a certain kind of people are not good in nature, not good in vibes. You make that out. I'll not prefer to work with them either. So it's very important that you're working with the kind of people who match your vibe, who are on the same level as you are, who you feel comfortable with. I know initially it's difficult to make that out and even to say that out loud, but gradually when you get a little experience in the industry, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to make that out. And with more experience, you will be able to say no to perform with brands or people like that. The industry I am a part of is full of glamour and unrealistic expectations of how people should be looking like. I make sure that I put this thing out loud, how things actually function and how things are behind the camera. Everything you see on the camera is not how it is behind the camera. If you're seeing a person who's looking absolutely flawless, then there's a team of hundreds of people behind it. People who take care of their diet, their workout, their makeup, their hair, their skin, a whole team of dermatologists, a whole team that is there pre-production and post-production to be able to make them look the way they look. There's a lot of editing and retouching that is also done after the shoot is completed. So whatever you see is far away from the reality. If I talk about body shaming or the unrealistic goals that people have there with their bodies, it's not like that. Certain people are blessed genetically with good bodies. Certain people work really, really hard. I fall in the second category, and I make sure that if I am putting a picture of me working out, then I also put the picture of me having those great muscles or abs, because I have done the hard work to get the result. And people sometimes see only the result and not the hard work behind it. But nothing comes for free. If you want to achieve certain things, certain realistic things, you have to work hard for it. And you do not get demotivated seeing what happens in front of the camera, because those things are not real at all. I try to maintain a realistic expectation of how people should be, how models should be, and in fact how models are. I do not apply makeup while making these videos because I want to be as real as I can and do not make any false expectations for people out there seeing me. So this is one thing that I hold really close to me. Last but not the least, I try to make the most of the platform that I have been given with. I have a good experience in the industry and I make sure that I utilize my experience by giving proper information to the people who want to be a part of the industry. There are so many fresher models who have gotten in touch with me asking how the industry functions, how they could improve their skills, and I make sure that I'm the first one to help them out there. This channel is the outcome of that. I wanted to create some value in this industry by helping people out there who really want to become a part of the modeling industry. And that's why I am making the best use of the knowledge I have and will continue to do so. And that's it for the video, guys. I hope you found this video informative. And if you did, make sure to like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you again very soon with another informative video.